This demonstration will show you how to do the customized features by using Benny Subsurface Utility Engineering (SUE). So in create the own or customized features, we will have a different workflow for each of it. So first of all, it's very important that you have to create a cell library and DGN library for your customized features. So in these cases, you will see I've already have two library, which is a cell library and DGN library as well for the SUE customized features. So this next step, I will start from the number 4, and in the very beginning, you're able to create a 2D cell first, which is the top layer, which is for drawing production in 2D, and then you can create a 3D cell for the top portion, and then you can create a 3D cell for bottom portion. And in number 4, you need to define the reference point alignment shape for aligning this 2D cell, 3D cell for the top portion, and 3D cell for the bottom portion as well. And then it need to be aligned together. And then you need to configure it into your element template for the features in the DGN library. So let's start from the first 4. So it is the sample that for the manhole that we need to create. You can see it's a 2D cell, it is a 3D cell, and it is a 3D bottom as well. So by using MicroStation 3D capabilities, you can create a cell library like what I did here. You can see I'm using a cell library here, and then I will have models. You will see I already created 2D models from using it, and then I create a top one here, and then I create a bottom here. If you want more details how to create, please refer to the MicroStation 3D. Especially here, we are using a feature modeling. So the feature modeling can help you to parametrically change the cells by using a different size or type for the similar shape as well. So in using a feature solid, you can see you can edit the cone by using a parameters or set up the parameters. It can help you to do a more typed later. So now get back. Now I have a cell library here already. So I just keep the top, and in the 4th number, you need to define the reference point alignment and shape. In the SUE, it requires you to define the cell location, the alignment point for the alignment type, and the cell element for the 2D. And also for the 3D top as well, again, you need to define the alignment point and line and the top elevation point. Especially the top elevation point is for you to import the surface elevation for the manhole. And the alignment point and the alignment point line is help you to align the top portion of the cell and align with the bottom portion of the cell. And it is also important in the bottom one. You will see it's not only about the node bottom because of the elevation, because you need to import the bottom elevation or invert elevation for the manhole. You need to align with the point and alignment lines. And one more thing is you need to have a connecting region, which is connected for the pipe. So you can see you can control it is a 4 pipe junction or 2 pipe junction, and connect the region. You can narrow it down to make sure the designer will put the pipe to the connect to the correct manhole location. For more details, please refer to the SUE help menus. It is very clear to define which one is you need to define, and you need to be important that it is using a construction cast for all the point, and it is aligned with the line style free. Construction cast and line style is very important. You need to define it clearly for each of the cell and the origins for each of the portion. Okay. So in this case, you can see I'm already defined the 2D one here. Okay, you can see I defined the point here. Okay, it's a 2D, and then I have a 3D top. Okay, you can see the origin point, and then you can see the top one bottom point here. Okay, so it's very clear for you. And then I will create a line here, and in the bottom again I already defined the point here as well, the bottom point, top point, and also the connecting region here. So now after you define it, you can go to the define element template for the features now. So first of all, I would go to using SUE. I will open the DGN library here. So this DGN library we later will be configured to use in SUE. So I just simply to open this one. It is just a blank new DGN files without any special setting. So I just go to element cell. I just attach the cell library that I just using for the manhole, because I will use the name to it later. So after you create it, the first thing is you need to create the element template. So I will go to the element and then go to the element template here. In element template, you need to create a different template. You can create a new template group, for example, as SUE features. And then you can create a new template. And in the new template, for example, I will say SUE 2D. It has new template, and then you can control different level here as well. So assume that I have a level for it. So I just here I create a new level for them. So for example, in this DGN library, I already have a two predefined level for it. So I just simply to add 2D using, you can control the color, lifestyle, and weight as well. In this case, I need to add one more. It's for the cell to use. So I add the cell name here. So I just go to active one. If you remember, I already have some manhole here as well. So I just select the manhole that I'm using here. So I just select this one here. And of course, I can set the cell scale if you want to different change the scale. Otherwise, you just leave it default. So I create a 2D here. So on the same time, I will create a new template for the SUE top and SUE bottom as well. So I just follow the same things. For example, again, I will select the level that I want to use later. So I'm 3D. Again, I add the cell names so that I can configure it for the top one. Okay, and then I will continue for the bottom. Okay, now I have 2D, top, and bottom as well. So you can see this element template here already done. So I just click it. I give a save setting here. So you can see I've already completed number 5 here. So next one I will do the number 6 about define feature for the nodes. So I just go to the after I open the SUE, I just go to the project explorer here, and then I click the civil standard, and then you will see there's a standard and feature definition here as well. You can see it is a blank feature definition because now it's a brand new DGN library. But you can again see there's some features is already loaded if you're using a default workspace. So if I just want to click it easily, I may just select the manhole one from here, which can help me to do it more easier. I just go to the feature definition here. I create a new like a new category. I will say is one of the folder that I use here, and then I will create like new category like it is a notes. Okay, and then I right click and paste what I just copy here. Okay, I just rename it, and to the like I will change it into image1 as my first type. Okay, after I copy this one here, I will click properties, and in the properties you will see I will have some of the setting here. The first, which is very important, is you need to configure which of the element types here you need to use, because it later you need to connect with different pipe. It also depends on which type of the utilities that you want to connect. For example, if you select the storm water, you cannot use water pipe to connect with storm water. That's very important here. And then you can have a name preface, structure, or the network by the stormwater only, or you can have a storm and combine later as well, or user define if you want. So here I just click stormwater only, and then you will see there's a lot of information you can consider. But now go back to very important here is what is the template that you can use. For example, in the plan here, I will select that because it's a 2D cell already. So I just go back to select this, and then you will find the SUE 2D. Here is what I just defined. And if for the template in the profile, it just align, so I just keep it. And then in the 3D here, I will select what I just defined, the SUE top or SUE bottom here as well. So I control the setting here, and then after I found save setting, I already have this function here.